Did you take the June 2026 SAT and now you are searching for the answer key, difficulty level, curve, and score release date? In this video, we will break down what students should know after the June SAT, how to think about unofficial answer discussions when scores are expected, and what your next step should be if you are planning for a higher score. We will cover 5 important things. First, the June 2026 SAT answer key update. Second, whether the exam felt hard or easy. Third, how the SAT curve and scoring work. Fourth, the official score release date. And fifth, what students should do next, especially if they are thinking about the August SAT. Before we continue, remember this important point. Any answer key you find online immediately after the SAT is usually unofficial. Students may discuss questions, memory-based answers, and difficulty levels, but that does not mean every answer is confirmed. So use answer key discussions only for guidance, not as official results. Your final score will always come from your College Board account. After every SAT test date, students search for answer keys because they want to estimate their score. They also want to know whether other students found the test hard, whether the math section was difficult, whether reading and writing had confusing questions, and whether the curve could help them. The difficulty of the June 2026 SAT can feel different for different students. Some students may feel math was harder because of advanced algebra, word problems, geometry, or data analysis questions. Others may feel reading and writing was harder because of grammar traps, transition questions, vocabulary and context, or long sentence structure. So instead of only asking, "Was the test hard?" a better question is, which question types caused the most mistakes? The digital SAT is adaptive. That means your performance in the first module can affect the difficulty level of the second module. So 2 students may not see the exact same difficulty experience. If you performed well in the first module, your second module may have felt more challenging. That is why students should not panic just because one section felt hard. Many students call it the SAT curve, but it is better to think of it as scaled scoring. The SAT score is not just based on the number of questions correct. It also depends on the difficulty of the questions and the scoring model. On the digital SAT, missing one hard question may not always affect your score the same way as missing one easier question. Can you predict your exact SAT score after the June test? Not perfectly. You can estimate a rough score range using remembered answers, raw performance, and score calculators, but no unofficial calculator can guarantee your final score. The best use of a score estimator is to understand your possible range and decide whether you should start preparing for a retake. According to College Board's SAT score release schedule, scores for the June 6, 2026 SAT are listed for release on June 22, 2026. So students should check their College Board account on the release date and watch for any email notification from College Board. Do not waste the time between test day and score release. Use this waiting period wisely. Write down the question types you struggled with. Was it algebra, advanced math, grammar, reading evidence, transitions, vocabulary? If your expected score is below your target, start preparing early instead of waiting until the score release date. If your June SAT score is likely below your college target, the August SAT can be a strong retake opportunity, but do not repeat the same preparation method. Your retake plan should be based on mistakes. For example, if you lost points in math, focus on algebra, functions, geometry, and data analysis. If you lost points in reading and writing, focus on grammar rules, transitions, command of evidence, and vocabulary and context. Here is a simple retake strategy. First, diagnose your weak areas. Second, practice only the question types that caused mistakes. Third, review every wrong answer carefully. Fourth, take timed practice tests so your speed improves. Many students do more practice, but they do not review deeply. That is the mistake. Improvement comes from understanding why you missed a question. On Learnattic, we have created a full June 2026 SAT answer key update page, SAT score calculator, practice test PDF resources, and SAT Score Improvement Guides. You can use these resources to estimate your score, understand your next step, and start preparing for the next SAT attempt. To read the full June 2026 SAT Answer Key Update, Difficulty Analysis, Score Release Details, and Next Step Guide, visit Learnattic. The link is in the description. If you are preparing for the SAT, subscribe for more SAT tips, practice questions, and score improvement strategies.